I actually think it is a false perception. I think it's one of those things that when you actually look at comparing the United States and what we have to offer, we are a very affordable destination.
What about first-time travelers? A big complaint is lengthy visa issue as far as USA is concerned. How do you battle that?
I tell you, I think that's another misperception. I can say over the last 2 years in particular, it's been a focus all the way up to the executive level, at the highest level, all the way from the president, who called for efficiencies in visa processing 2 years ago. So what used to be hundreds of days and lengthy periods of time even to get an interview has now shortened to, in many cases, less than a week, in many cases less than a day. So I think that perception of it being difficult to get a visa is not the reality of the situation.
I can show the queue outside your consulate that gets longer and longer every day.
I know that that's still the case,
yeah.
But I think that what it was 2 years ago compared to what it is now, I think it's improved, but we're always going to continue to try to improve that.
With the new Prime Minister, India has a renewed focus in tourism, especially with job creation as a primary concern. What are the lessons that we can learn from you?
Travel and tourism for the United States is the #1 service export. Mm-hmm. So most people don't consider it an export, but it literally is. We're selling and we're creating an experience, and the product that people take back with them is memories. The public-private partnership that we have in the United States is probably most successful for a couple reasons. One is a shared vision. Like I said, the enthusiasm by both the suppliers that represent the products and the experiences and the buyers who help us in the market has been critical to our success. So I think it can be achieved here in a public-private type environment. India certainly has as much to offer as the United States for U.S. visitors coming here or visitors from around the world. I think it's just one of those things that you have to have that shared vision, that passion, that enthusiasm, and that want and that desire to make it work and to bring all the parties together in a shared vision.
You know, we Indians are touristy, and for us there are ads and promotions of Southeast Asia and Australia every day looking at us from the TV screens, from the newspapers. So how do you plan to compete with that?
We don't yet have a consumer campaign. That's the next step that we hope to have potentially here in 2015. And that's when we're actually then taking our message straight to the Indian consumer. Any
plans of partnering with Indian chapters of travel companies like Cox & Kings, like Thomas Cook?
Absolutely. We have a great partnership with Thomas Cook already, with TUI, with the airlines that are flying in and out of India. And that is a primary avenue for us, and the one that we've taken advantage of here as we first come into the market, our travel trade outreach, and then our ability to partner with the channels that they have, the packages that they are organizing, the means that they have to promoting those packages. That's been the primary thing that we've used to try to get our message out and to try to position it competitively, as you said, with Southeast Asia and other destinations that our Indian visitors would be considering. Any priority markets in the next 1 or 2 years as far as BrandUSA is concerned? Well, again, we have to protect our share in our emerging markets, so those will always be priority markets, but where we see the greatest potential for growth in markets that are emerging markets include China, Colombia in South America, India, Brazil, and Mexico. Those are probably the top 5 markets that we think bring us the greatest potential to hitting our goal of attracting 100 million international visitors by 2021.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/ETNow, and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at ETNowLive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/user/ETNow.